Assalamualaikum and hi. Okay, now we goes to the second part of this module, which is on the order management and the procurement. These two activities are the main activities in the logistic activities. So, in ensure the smooth of the logistic process, the order management and procurement plays an important role. Okay, so why do you think that order management and procurement is important? Is it related to the customer satisfaction? Is it related to the customers meeting the customers' requirements? Okay, so what is the order management? The order management is refers to the management of the activities that takes place between the time a customer places an order and the time it is received by the end user. And what about the procurement? Procurement refers to the raw materials, component parts, and the supplies bought from the outside organization, which is to support the company's operations. Usually the procurement's direct link to outside organization means that procurement is one of the strategy importance which is has increased has increased the attentions of any organization. Let's go to the first part of this. The first part of the activities, which are the order management and procurement. Okay, so what is the order management? Basically, the order management, as I mentioned just now, it is referring to the activities which is started from the organization receive the order until the customers get their order. Okay, so basically in order management, it referring to the management of the various activities which is associated with the order cycle. So what is the order cycle? Order cycle, also known as replenishment cycle or lead time. Okay, so we also call as order to cash. So we can call it as OTC. Okay, so OTC is very important in any organization. Okay, because OTC is one of the activities which can determine the customer satisfaction as well as meeting the customer's expectations. Okay, and at the same time, it is also reflects the effectiveness of the order management process. Okay, this is the model. This is the figure shows that how the order management is happening in the organization. Okay, and how it will be handled by the persons in the department, in that department. Okay, actually the process will be starts from stage 1. If you see in the figure, actually this figure is adapted from the Supply Chain Council 2015. This figure it shows the normal practical which is being practiced by most companies in their order management. Okay, so if you see in that figure, it started from the process inquiry and coach. Okay, and you can see the flow of how the order management is being managed from the time of they get the order from the customer until they send the orders to the customers and the customer get the invoice. Okay, so you can see here, I think you can take any examples which is happening around us in the order management. Okay, let's say you are buying something. Uh, let's say you are buying an apparel from the Zalora platform. So you need try imagine how they manage their order management. Okay, so it is makes sense. We as a customers want our goods received in good conditions, and they able to ship to us, to send to us in a very fastest way. Okay, and then we also want that what we have ordered, let's say we have ordered from the online platform, so we as a customers also want to make sure that we have received the right product. Okay, so you can see here from the figure here what's usually being practiced by the any organization in the order management department. Okay, how they manage and process the order, right? Okay, now we look into the procurement. So basically, what is the procurement? Procurement is refers to the process of getting the raw materials, okay, which is then bought from the outside organization and supports the company's operation. And this is usually uh, involve the process of managing a broad range of processes that are associated with a company's need, okay, in producing goods and services that are required to manufacture or to operate in the organization. And when we talk about the procurement, actually it involves the strategic sourcing, which is the process in the procurement is broader, and usually the logisticians, the persons in the procurement department, usually they look into the strategic sourcing in managing the procurement process. Okay, and implement very efficient procurement as well as in the strategic sourcing. Usually, the organization looks into several they look into the several things. Okay, the first one is in terms of consolidation and leveraging of their purchasing power. Okay, usually every department in the organization, they have to make, they need to make independent purchasing. So it will be more costly if the purchases um, cannot be coordinated. Okay, so when they have applied the consolidation and they leverage the purchasing power, usually able to they're usually able to save their money, because they're able to buy that raw materials or the component parts from at the cheaper price. Okay, so the second one is emphasize on the value. Okay, from they make the buying decision, they need to emphasize on the value. It means the organization will make what priority, what the goods that are priority to them, okay, and then they need also to look into the cost, okay, because if uh, most of the organization actually they are looking at lowest possible cost in buying the raw materials or necessity or component parts for the organization. Okay, so for instance, a company wants to buy a scan machine. So usually the scan machines will be buy on the basis of acquisition costs because it is effectively neglect the long-term costs that may be associated with that scan. Example, toner, surveys, okay, maintenance, and so on. Besides, the organization also needs to looking for a meaningful supplier relationship, which is the need to develop a good business relationship with many types of the suppliers. Okay, and then they also needs to focus on the process improvement. Actually, when in terms of procurement, the aims of the procurement, the aims of getting the outsource, getting uh, the sources from the outside of the organization. Usually, they want to focus on the process improvement. Okay, uh, it means that the business process it means that they look into the effective purchasing practices and they more focus on the business process, which are related to the particular purchases being considered. Okay, and of course, the last one is the procurements also need to look into enhancing the teamwork and professionalism through buying the materials for the organization.